Sky pranayama. Once you settle on your mat with feet hips distance apart, arms down by your side, close your eyes and drop into your heart. Listen deeply to the heart space for some moments. Notice if you are truly in your midline or if you feel slightly outside of yourself. This is not uncommon. Gently, gently orient strongly to your midline, your center. On an energetic level, this is Shumi Noda, which is a line of energy from the crown to the tailbone in a vertical line, connecting us to earth and the heavens above. We are going to take a gentle flow today, just respecting where Xian's body is today. Let's begin by bowing to the four directions. Please turn to the east direction, where the sun rises. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, interlock your palms above your crown. Grow tall. On the inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, extend forward, separate the palms, press the fingertips to the ground as far forward as you can. Bend your knees if you have to. Otherwise, keep your legs straight, your spine long, press back through your hips. Take another deep inhale, exhale as you bow to the earth and the east direction. Asking for the protection of the directions, interlace your palms, inhale, flip the interlace forward as you rise. Exhale, turn to the south direction. Take your arms down to your side, a deep breath in and out. Let's bow to the south. Sweep your arms out, interlace the palms, grow tall through your inhalation breath. Exhale as you begin to extend forward, separate the fingers, spread them and bring them as far forward as you can to the earth. Keep the spine long, the chest lifted. Find the breath through the whole body space as we bow to the south. Interlace your palms, inhale, rise. Turn to the west direction. Relax your arms by your side on the exhale breath. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, interlace your palms, flip the interlace to the sky, grow tall. Exhale, separate the palms, spread the fingers, reach forward until the fingertips touch the earth. Let us bow to the west. Interlace your palms, inhale, rise. Turn to the north direction. Relax your arms by your side through your exhale breath. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, interlace the palms, reach up to the sky. Exhale, extend forward, bowing to the north. Interlace your palms, inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, rise. Exhale, arms down by your side. Take another breath here. Step to the back of your mat and face the front of your mat. Separate your feet more than hips distance apart. Lead vinyasa. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, interlace the palms, grow tall through the inhale, chin down, gaze steady. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, press the palms that draw down through midline, hands to heart center. In your Malasana, squat, another deep full breath in and out. Place your fingertips to the ground, turn your toes to the front of your mat, walk your hands forward, wide-legged downward facing dog. Focus on bringing oxygen to the placenta, to your baby, as you take some deep full breaths in your down dog. Gently come onto the knees and cat, cow, several breaths, moving slowly, intentionally around your baby, sending light into wound space. Letting baby know they are so safe to stay here till the end of the journey, together for this ride. Downward facing dog. One more leaf vinyasa. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Press your hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently fold. Inhale, sweep your arms, reach for the sky. Exhale, arms by your side, Samasthiti Tadasana. 3 breaths of meditation. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, interlace the palms, reach high. Rotate your toes externally slightly. Palms in Anjali Mudra, pray as you come on down into squat. Down dog, fingertips to the ground, lift the hips, walk the palms forward, toes face the front of your mat. 3 deep breaths in your downward facing dog. Step your feet closer together. Choose which long edge of the mat you will face and step 1 foot forward and immediately rotate. Find a foundation in line with Trikonasana triangle pose. The heels are a bit closer together than your wide-legged forward fold. Rotate the toes out 30 degrees. If I draw a straight line from the short edge to the short edge of the mat, the inner line of your feet rotate out just 30 degrees from that inner line. Bring your hands to your hips and rise. Keep your hands to your hips, close your eyes, embed firmly into the feet, pressing into the balls of the feet, lift up through the kneecaps, top of the pubic bone gently engages towards the base of the uterus. Reach your arms out to the side, inhale, sweep up, interlace the palms, flip the interlace to the sky. Turn to your right side, left toes 30 degrees, right foot now faces the front of the mat. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, separate the palms, reach forward in a wide V shape. Fingertips come to the ground, baby on the inside of the right thigh. 3 deep breaths as you fold. Taking time in our shapes today to really soften and expand through the body. Interlace your palms, inhale, rise. Keep the interlace, rotate the toes 30 degrees. This is your stabilizing center. Inhale, chin down, keep reaching the palms high, rotate to the left foot, right toes out 30 degrees. Grow tall through your next inhale breath. Exhale, separate the palms, reach forward. Fingertips come to the ground. Bow deeply. 3 full breaths, Parsvottanasana. Interlace your palms, brace firmly into the feet, rise. Rotate the toes 30 degrees outwards. Hands to the hips, gaze down. 2 full breaths. Reach your palms out, interlace the palms, grow tall. Turn to your right foot, again, swiveling on the feet. Left toes rotated out slightly. Bend your left knee, gently float into half moon, right leg parallel to the earth. Keep a strong, left leg parallel to the earth. Keep a strong half moon. This takes extra oxygen to baby and placenta. Doing this pose against the wall 2 or 3 times a day can also help to slow any intense contractions down and bring the body to neutral. Relax the uterus purposefully as you take another full breath here. This keeps your baby in for longer. Bend your right knee, gently release the left foot. Interlace your palms, rise. Turn on your toes 30 degrees, hands by the hips. Deep breath in and out. Sweep, interlace, grow tall. Rotate to face the left foot. Find neutral for a moment. Bend your left knee. Place your left fingertips to the ground and float into half moon. Again, feel into your end points. Relax the uterus and breathe deep full breaths in half moon. Soften the uterine walls. Baby relaxed in womb space. Bend your left knee slightly, release the right foot, interlace the palms, rise. Rotate, hands by the hips, 2 deep breaths. Swivel your heels outwards, toes stay slightly in towards each other now. Lift through the heart, then hinge from the hips. Walk your palms forward in a wide V shape. Prasarita-Padottanasana. Again, focus on relaxing the uterus and allowing the slight inversion to take lots of oxygen to the placenta. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Again, oxygenating placenta. Step your feet as wide as the mat, and the little toes fall over the edge of the mat. Lift up high onto the balls of the feet as you walk your fingertips back. Keep thrusting the ankles forward, sit down between the heels. Bring your palms together, gaze forward, balancing here for a moment. Shift your weight to the right side. Place your left heel to the ground. Right palm onto the ground inside the right knee. Squeeze the knee into upper arm. Reach your left arm up and over. You're still on the ball of the right foot. Exploring a side bend here. Gently bring your fingertips to ground. Softly land your right knee in front of you. As you walk your hands forward, follow through with your left foot to the front of the mat. Very gentle rocking lunges today. Just enjoying some movement in the hips without overactivity, simply feeling into a real open softness in the body. As we take ourselves out of our own personal needs and just settle completely into one space to hear baby. Feeling into slow time. Straighten your left leg, slide the heel forward, and just take a stretch as you bow deeply over your left leg. Beautiful. Walk your hands slightly over to the right and simply move your hips back and sit down on the inside of the right heel. Swing the right knee out slightly so that you have a perpendicular shape between thigh and thigh. Sweep the right arm forward, inhale, exhale, bend the elbow, draw back, gaze to the thumb. Inhale, come to almost touch your left foot. Exhale, sweep the right arm back, opening the ribs. Inhale, exhale, make a little bit of space as you reach back. And this time, left arm down the length of the left leg, reach your right arm up and over, and take some deep breaths. You extend the right arm to the fingertips. Inhale, come to center. We're going to avoid the back bends today. Baby between both thighs, walk your hands forward and take 5 long breaths in this forward fold. If you wish, forearms to the ground, or you can take a little bit deeper for an inner thigh stretch. Just continuing to feel softness into the uterus, relaxed belly and shoulders, relaxed jaw. Walking your palms back, slide your right shin in line with the long edge of your mat and deepen forward into a low lunge. Take the lunge to a place that feels good. Reach your right arm high, optional, or keep both hands to ground and take 3 full breaths. Hands come to earth. Let's move on back to downward facing dog, perhaps placing both knees to the ground first, then finding the down dog. Attention to pranasthana, which means the heart center. Place your feet as wide as your mat, your toe falls over the edge of the mat. Walk your hands back, lift your heels as high as possible. Come to sit down between the heels. Take a moment here in this heel elevated squat, stretching out the ankles, Place your left palm on the ground out to the side, left arm still on the inside of the knee. Plant your right heel onto the ground, stay high on the ball of the left foot. Reach your right arm up and over, side bend. Gently bring your hands down to ground. Softly land your left knee down the line of the mat. Walk your right foot forward. Rock your lunge. Lovely, mobile, soft rocking lunges. Straightening your right leg, slide the heel forward, flex the foot, take a bow. Place both hands on the inside of the right foot, spin the left heel slightly, walk your hands back, sit down on the inside of that left heel. Turn the knee out slightly, creating space between both thighs. Right hand lightly on the right shin. Sweep your left arm forward, inhale, exhale, draw the arm back and out, following the gaze of the thumb. Just creating space through the ribs. 3 pulsations. On the third, slide your right arm down, extend your left arm overhead. Parafrita Jabishasana. Pause into the shape. Rise to center. Belly between your thighs, walk your hands directly between both knees and come into a forward fold. Walking your palms back, gently slide your left shin long on the mat, knee pointing to the front of the mat. Shift the weight of the hips forward, low lunge, either both palms to ground or right forearm to the right thigh, reach the left arm high. Downward facing dog. Maybe coming onto all fours first, and then finding your way back to your down dog. 5 slow breaths. Wonderful pose for taking extra oxygen to the placenta. Relaxing the base of the uterus. Round ligaments relax. Letting any band of tightness along the lower back let go, soften, and ease. Take your left shin forward into a pigeon. Bring the forearms down to the ground once you've found the shape. Relax your whole body space, soften into that left hip. And take some deep breaths here. Actively slowing down the momentum of busyness of life, choosing to come into a spaciousness, letting go of the busyness and what you think has to happen, has to be done. Soften all of that, let it go. Let go any of the intensities of transformative activities, all of the intensity of the transformations that have been happening, the changes, and now just creating a soft, expansive awareness, moving into baby's time, which is super slow, slightly altered state of being, and setting the intention to really slow down into baby time. Hear their call when they ask for the slow time, to respond to it, and to say, yes, I am here, I am present, I am hearing, I am with you. Beautiful. Walking your hands back, tuck your right toes under, press onto the left shin and just drag your right knee behind your left. Open your heels so that you sit down between the heels. Slide your right forearm onto the ground, press the left thumb into the crook of the left hip and press down. From here, reach the left arm up, bend the elbow, drape the arm behind you and just let the side body expand, creating a lot of space so that when we arise, we've released and softened the muscles around the ribs, across the sternum, along the back body as well. Reach your left palm up, place it gently on your thigh, push into your right palm, rise. Pick up your left knee with your hand and gently bring that left leg back. You're in a pigeon on the right side, get comfortable, find the right shape, and then come on down, several breaths of meditation. Again, exploring the softness. Press your palms to ground as you lift your chest, tuck your left toes under. Drag the left knee behind the right. Squeeze, open the heels up and sit down between your heels. Slide your left forearm onto the ground, opposite your left hip. Reach your right palm up. Actually, you might want to just press the right hip down to train it downwards slightly. Reach the right arm up, drape the hand behind, relax your neck, and take some deep breaths into the right lobes of the lungs. First of all, reach your right palm up, gently place it on your thigh, slowly straighten the left arm, come towards center. Separate or take the right leg off. For the last 20 minutes, I'm going to do a little restorative sequence that brings the body down, nervous system down, relaxes the whole body space. Shannon, if you can just go and grab a couple of cushions, even some heftier cushions, whatever you can find, 3, 4, whatever you have around you, you need a few. Dee, I know that you have your yoga props there. As you move deeper into your practice, just giving you the chance to go and grab a couple of those. That's it. Okay. There is class. So we're going to take our side releases first. So you want to kind of poof up one cushion, double that one up, or put two on top of each other for that one sham, so that you have a little bit of openness. We'll sit on our right side first. You can take either a blanket or another small cushion for underneath the neck. Slide your right arm along the ground parallel to your cushion. So slide your right arm horizontally away from your shoulder. Lie over your cushion. Reach your left arm overhead and stretch out the left side body. And as you do this, really deepen into a place of conscious relaxation. We're in these shapes for several minutes each shape. Beautiful. Close your eyes, soften your breath. D, take your top arm over if your shoulder isn't too sore, and let the side body stretch. If you feel that it's too far a stretch, lower your cushion, D. It's important to have the crown. So undo your cushion, take one side into the side of the head, no, turn it the other way. And now wedge it into the neck. The head should be draping so that the crown is slightly lower than the chin. That's quite important. There you go. That is better. The reason being, we want to work with cerebrospinal flow. And when we work with cerebrospinal flow, we're inviting the cerebro to flow into the bulks of the brain, washing the pineal and pituitary with cerebrospinal fluids. Just becoming aware of how the one constant in pregnancy is the physiological and emotional changes that occur during the pregnancy are potent. Pregnancy calls on us to relinquish our experiences of how things should be. One day, sometimes nauseous, the next day, energetic. But always we are called to care for our well-being as well as the baby within. Somewhere between the polarities of staying quiet, inwards, and sometimes overdoing it, there's a middle path, one that celebrates the body's potential for carrying life, and finding that balance is the trick. And here we're exploring the middle path as we come down into these soft poses. Releasing the demands on the body and just being. Relaxing and softening. Gently releasing any tension in the lower back here and through the ribs. As baby gets bigger, you're feeling the pressure of this and the weight of the pregnancy on the spinal column. We're actively releasing here. We are gently going to move on over to the other side now. So place your palm to ground face side and gently begin to roll over. You can lift your body slightly and then roll on over to the other side. Again, get really comfortable on your left side with the cushions underneath the body, hip on the ground, top arm reaches over, just a wedging of either a blanket or a small cushion underneath the head or in the neckline. Head drapes, top arm reaches over. Breathing through the nose, feeling the touch of your breath on your palate. Soothing sigh breaths. Inhaling, feeling the full left side body filling. And I know it's the right side body this time. Feeling that breath move fully into the lungs. Keep your brain, throat, and sensory organs relax, finding the fullness of each exhale, and then exploring the inhale quiet, back deep. Exhaling gently through the nose without strain. On the exhale, sigh. Sigh. Feeling sigh as you breathe in, and a hum. Stay here for another minute or so. Relax the body. When you feel ready to move, you can press a hand to the ground and gently rise. We'll reorganize the cushions so that you create a little bit of a pyramid. Make sure that you have good support in the lower back. All you need to do is take your bolster long and place a cushion underneath the lower back and one underneath the chest. Try and do your best to make this kind of elevation so that when you come back, your head is very well supported. Your shoulders and diaphragm and ribs feel incredibly supported. Soles of the feet together, knees out, Supta Baddha Konasana. Arms float out to the side and relax into the ground. So take your time to stack your props. Your spine should be at a 30-degree or above elevation that looks comfortable, D. Whenever there has been a lot of activity or busyness, this is a good shape to come to. And then the focus will drop down into pranayama. Inhaling through the nose. Feeling that sound, maybe an internal mantra. It should not be irritating to the throat, but the lungs must fill properly. You can now feel how the upper, mid, and floating ribs expand with breath. And on your exhale, you'll feel the gentle condensing of the whole body space. We are slowing down. Relaxing fully into the body, simply being here. We're going to take a centering breath. This is a purposefully without strain, longer inhale breath. Gentle and full, followed by a longer exhale breath without strain. And then return to the natural ebb and flow of your breath for 2 or 3 breath cycles. Taking another centering breath, deeper breath in, and longer breath out. Followed by your natural breath. You are giving yourself permission to relax completely. We are now moving into a breath where if your Braxton Hicks become painful or extended, you can practice this breath. Finding an inhale breath, count the breath in, and on your exhale, find an even count out. Do this 2 times. In your next breath cycle, please lengthen your exhale breath to a couple of counts longer than your inhale breath. From here, each exhale breath, extend the count a little bit more until you eventually arrive over several breath cycles to an exhale breath that is double the count of your inhalation breath. There is no panic to breathe in again. At the very end of the expiration, your inhale will arise naturally, softly, expanding into the mouth. The exhale breath, double the length of your inhale breath. Whole awareness is in the breath now. Coming into this extended exhale breath, you can even take it softly out of the mouth. Whenever you have a surge or a sense of a contraction that is bringing a little bit more intensity, come into this breath, slow everything down, breathe down, let the body relax. And if you have a bout of Braxton Hicks that are starting to feel a little bit painful or unusual, get into a warm bath or shower and feel the hot water. Use this breath. Slow it all down. Let everything dissipate. Please understand that if you go to the hospital at this stage, they will admit you and administer steroids so that it ripens the baby's lungs sooner. We want to avoid this under all circumstances. You have the control. You are with your body. You know your body. You can come into this breath, lie in a warm bath. Take in the scent of lavender. Let the body relax and soften. Release and relax deeper until you are back in an even plane. Releasing all intensities. Oxygenating baby. Sharon, may I suggest that you turn over onto your left side and place a cushion between the thighs. Steve, welcome to go there as well if you wish. Sideline relaxation for the last couple of minutes. Getting as comfortable as you need. Cushion underneath the knees, maybe even a cushion behind the spine. And definitely a blanket or cushion under the head. Side lying relaxation can be practiced any time in the day where you feel fatigued. When you run into unusual Braxton Hicks. When baby's movements feel taxing. Finding comfort here, coming back into extended exhale breaths. Without strain, very soft, more relaxed. The whole body is at ease.
it's okay to take rest when it's needed. Let some of the must-do things on the list slide. Create space around you. Get your partner to hold a strong and sacred space around you. Affirming the wholeness of your baby. Affirming that you are on track with your baby's timeline. Gently moving the world away and just finding spaciousness. So cosmic further will radiance and vibration soften from and our outer space within us. So your presence and light. Namaste. Stay for a couple of more minutes if you can. So much love to you all.